Alright, just a quick video. Got my parallel cables going here. Got my two parallels. That to that. And I've also got my positive, negative, negative, positive. All running to inside through there. Remove the generator cable. And I have now moved everything in here and under my steps here. You will see. Got my negative bus bar right here. Got my 250 amp circuit breaker here. And then I got my positive bus bar right here. And then next to that, I have my shunt, which is monitoring everything. And I'm gonna button everything down. This is loose just for testing everything right now. But everything is operational so far. And I've also got my shunt monitor here showing everything going on. And that was my inverter shutting off. And so my inverter I have hooked up in here. I'm still figuring out where I'm gonna mount that. It'll probably be somewhere over here. But yeah, I got the G&L power inverter on that. And I've got a main switch. That's where the two wires, positives from the batteries come into here. And then that goes out and goes to the 250 amp breaker. So I've got all that wired. I'm using G&L's inverter cables just because that's what they supplied. I'm gonna use them with it. And I've got that connected back there, but I've got that connected here. I've got my 110 line plugged in. Runs up there, runs up here, and it runs up here to this. And I've just got my voltmeter in here, just monitoring voltage. So you can be able to see that it is at 120. So I'm getting a nice good 120 out of this inverter. And I've got my power line run through there, runs through there, runs through here. I'll run a cable chase in here eventually. And then I've got my solar there. I'll come back to that. But I've got my my battery, my microwave plugged in right there. That's where that 120 line comes to now. Right behind that is the old factory 120 that goes to the generator and to the house power. And I've also got my solar panel shut off, so I can be able to shut them off any point in time. Just be able to close that. But I got that in there. That's new microwave. Runs a little bit less wattage wise. Then I've got my solar panels in here. They've done and finished charging. So everything's run through that. It's just, it was bigger than I thought it was going to be. You look at the pictures and think the picture is going to be all small. But yeah, that's everything. It's charging up. My battery's perfectly good, especially right after running that inverter and running the microwave, and be able to get a little bit. She's pumping power into it right now. Got about 2 more minutes there of solar charging. It's a cloudy day outside. It's taking a little bit longer to charge her back up. But yeah, everything is working so far. I'll go ahead and test the microwave here. I'll show you. Firing up, running, microwaving my bowl of water. You can see the power drop in there. And go down over here to my shunt. See, it's using about 1500 watts. Everything's dropped a little bit, 12.6 volts. running about 120 amps. But yeah, it runs about, you know, about 120, 119, even with the loads on it. And now she's going to kick the solar up, what's left there. She's going to go ahead and charge her up and get those 2 batteries going. But so far everything's working the way I intended it to. So just button everything up and figure out where to install all these switches and wires and all these doohickeys. But yep, you can see her pushing up the voltage a little bit. She's charging. All right, well, I appreciate it, guys. I'll talk to you later.